I'm all sweaty.
This is the day. This is the day that we are heading down. It's a Friday after work. We are taking the fifth wheel. And yes, I know it needs wash, but we figure we'll wash it once we get down there. And we are going to Kentucky. Hopefully we are parking it there. Hopefully it'll stay there for a long time with no issues. We're praying that the Lord gives us a good, safe trip. Come along with us. You have anything to say?
Pray for us.
This has been a long road in more ways than most people will understand. We'll see you down in Kentucky.
With all the trees we have, it might be a good idea to trim. You might want to check on that for you too. You can see the air conditioner and the vents rubbing on that tree there. This RV is called a Keystone Montana. It's older, it's a 2001, but it is pretty good. We've been so far happy with it. Yes, it needed a lot of work. We bought it back in February of 2023, and it was from Toledo. I think it actually came from Michigan, because that's where the title was from, but we bought it in Toledo. At 13.5 feet tall, we need to be careful of what we drive under. We decided to stop in Payne and eat at Poncho's on our way down and figured that would save us for supper.
Well, we made it to Buc-ee's. It's a little after midnight. So far the trip has gone really well. The truck has pulled it with no problem. Kind of concerned at times if that's just a fluke, but we're at Buc-ee's right now, and there's not that many people here. Maybe only a couple hundred for how many pumps there are. So that is good to see. Angel's inside. We're going to walk around a little bit to try to loosen up all of our stiff muscles before we finish heading down to I don't know where we're going. Oh, Corbin, that's it. Take care.
When we get to Buc-ee's, we know we're only about 50 miles, 55 miles or so from our final destination, depending on if we're going to the property or if we're going somewhere else. But it's not that far, and it's great. It tells us that we're almost there. We can usually fill up in Buc-ee's, do whatever we want the rest of the week, and then we come back and we don't have to fill up with fuel anywhere else because we're that close. Now we're at the point where we are getting off at our North Corbin exit, and we are intending to stay overnight here at Cracker Barrel. Every time we drive at night through these mountains, it seems like it's got fog or haze or something, and we are always having to wipe the windshield with the wipers driving through here, and it always streaks the windows, so I apologize for that. I still wouldn't pass this up. It is so great to drive through these mountains even when it's foggy out. The benefits of staying at a place like Cracker Barrel are you get to wake up and have breakfast right away. I guess the other benefit is they let you stay here, and you don't have to try and find a park at night or somewhere else. If you're traveling, you can stay right here and wake up in the morning, be ready to go with your breakfast. I think there are other places you can stay at too. If you know of any, let us know in the comments that we can share with others.
We stayed overnight at the Cracker Barrel, and that is how the fifth wheel was looking with there, which looks fairly level, not too bad.
How are you doing? Oh,
What am I doing? Where'd we eat?
Cracker Barrel.
Was it any good?
It was delicious, of course.
Okay. Old stuff.
Old stuff.
Yeah, I think everything went okay.
Yeah. So far, my nightmares haven't come true. We haven't had pieces fly off onto the highlands yet.
We changed tires this week on the back and then moved the back tires to the front, which you might actually think was the opposite of what you would normally do, but I think we had a bad tire. One side of our tire on the passenger side, one part of it would be almost bald, then it'd go to the next quarter and it would be on the circumference and it would be half tread. Then you come back and it'd be bald and then it'd be half tread again. And it was really kind of strange. Usually I see it inner or outer, and we thought, yeah, it would make a want, 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 and kind of shake the steering wheel a little bit. Now it's fine. We moved the back tires up here, put new road tires on, and these tires actually match what our truck says it should have. The other ones were a little bit smaller in circumference, so on the same amount of mileage, we'll gain probably about 10 miles from what the odometer actually says. Our speed limit, our speedometer is now on too, so that's pretty good.
We drained our water before we came, and that way we didn't have to carry that extra 500 pounds. Now we're going to refill up at Lowe's before heading out to the property. This next part is listener discretion advised. Angel is very emotional.
I'm trying to stay off the grass because there might be snakes and I'm being an idiot right now, but you guys, we're going down the drive.
This has actually been in the plan for several years, and it is finally coming to fruition. It's always incredible in life to see when something major happens that you've been working towards for years. The plan has finally come about. We didn't know if this was ever going to happen. We just kept chipping away at the goal, and finally it happened. We just thank God for this.
Straight and easy looks good. Are your backup cameras showing you the drive okay?
Yeah, it's been good. Sean says we got a tree back on your side we gotta watch out for.
Yeah, it's that cedar that we're been worried about. I'm not sure we're going to clear it or not. Yeah, it's going to just clear it.
We put in a couple of 2x4s as if they were runway lines to show us where we needed to go. One side of the slide outs are wider than the other side, so we had to make sure it wasn't centered in the building, but rather off to one side by a foot. There's not a lot of room for error in this building, being only 15 foot wide and with the slide outs as big as they are, so we have to be very careful.
go this way about this much. This way about this much. Straight.
Tail probably needs to go walking around this way.
So you're right in the middle of them. You got about, what is that, 6 feet?
Well, and how far back do we want to go?
I mean,
I was thinking if we stopped here,
okay,
we could even build back here
whatever. I mean, you,
and store stuff in.
whatever you
We're
think.
close, so I think kind of push the nose over that way.
Yeah.
So, I guess I'll just have to put it back a little further.
Well, if you do that, I mean, you've got this, you can build the
Yeah, you can build it
shed
here.
and the disc, just go on back.
Yeah, we got
You got options.
Because I'm trying to figure out too where we're going to put like the water attachment,
Yeah.
filtration, and that on it.
I wonder if catching rainwater, what kind of filter system you'd have to get rid of all the garbage that they put in the rain.
Okay.
About 5 foot now.
Still good there.
It fits.
Still good there. So back here that actually matters. So we should be good. 30, not quite square, but we made it. We made it finally. We are down here in Kentucky through our screen door. Our living room is out, our kitchen is out, bedroom is out. Oh. Were you worried about it yesterday at this time?
I couldn't eat my fish and fries. That was a bummer.
We had fish and fries for supper last night.
I look forward to it. Couldn't even enjoy it.
Couldn't enjoy it.
Dumb, probably, but
Turn the lights on. And ceiling fan. And we need a ceiling fan here. It is humid.
oh, where's the
Here's our little office set up. Computer stayed good.
the turner thing for this window fell off. You know what?
I put it in here because it was rolling around on the floor. And
Just letting some air through because it's stuffy in there.
yeah. Okay. Wow. We made it. We got a lot of cleanup to do. A lot of work yet. But we've got our awning out. Haha. Big awning. That we can also use as a driveway once we get all the stone in. Got to clean up all this mess too. we are demousifying the RV. You can see right here, we've put up screen over any gaps at all. Anywhere where the mice might climb up. We're trying to cover up the gaps, filling in, and we've got this mouse shield grate stuff, or DAP product, that repels mice from gaps. So that is what we're doing right now. Any place where there's gaps. Oh, it just hit us?
Yeah.
How soon till it's done? 5 minutes. I guess the inside of the truck needed washed. I need to get gutters on, collect all the rain. Here's what it looks like. Last night we put up our lights, which you can't see right now. Maybe I can turn them on. There, now you can see our lights are on. That way we can see in the rain. We got everything up on blocks. We were able to stay all night, and that was nice. Generators out in the rain. Right there. It's getting brighter, so it's about done. We got all these angle supports up now too. Sometimes we just can't remember everything, which is about anything anymore. We're walking over to our neighbor Sean, but you can see behind us what we got going on. We are ready to head back to Ohio, and I think we got a lot done for only having, how much time did we have?
36 hours.
Did we have that much? When did we get here?
We got to Corbin at 2 a.m. on Saturday morning.
Yeah, but that doesn't, we didn't
Well, we
get
got
here until when?
9:30.
9:30, okay. 9:30 yesterday.
9:30, 9:30, something like that.
So this is our fastest trip I think we've made.
We're done.
And we actually got quite a bit done. Look, you can see what it looks like from the road. And there's our trail going up the mountain, which you can tell we didn't do any mowing this time. You can also see what they did just recently. Let's wait until that truck goes. Got a new guardrail up. Since we've been here last time, that guardrail is completely new. We're walking over here to our neighbor's place. Sean, he's so nice, he helped us back in yesterday and all get set up, didn't he?
Yeah. He has a louder voice than I now.
He does. Yeah, you don't get to see this side of our mountain because you can only see that first shelf from our side.
Almost cut off the mud.
Yeah. I think they just pound these in. Yeah, it does look like smoke just in that one section. It's probably where, I know there's the cliffs are right there.
Yeah, I'm in the cliffs.
And maybe water hit the warm cliffs. Yeah, something else. We have had, last night I bet we had over 1.5 inches of rain.
It was hard.
It was hard, it poured. And then today, we probably had another 0.5 inch. It poured for just a short time, but it really came down. You don't get to see that side all that much. That's the postal person delivering for today. The fifth wheel is now down here. all complete. We definitely made the building tall enough. That was the concern. It is as wet as spring right now. It's a good thing we didn't camp. Normally we camp right over here. And it's just soaked through here. This is right where we normally camp.
It's time to head back to Ohio now, but I think we're going to make a quick stop at the Sanders Cafe. Driving down to Kentucky with the fifth wheel, we managed 12 miles per gallon, which I thought was incredible. We drove 55 miles per hour. If we drove 70, it looks like we'd have got about 7 miles per gallon. Our last stop before completing the trip is heading to Buc-ee's and filling up. We're back in Ohio, and it's time to say goodbye. Be sure to put your comments below, guys. Take care, like, and subscribe.
It's a beautiful day, isn't it? How's the weather around you? You don't see much, do you?